Hey, I didn't even mean to be that loud. I don't know why. Whenever I talk to you guys, I just feel like such a dork. I just want to be goofy. Anyways, hi, happy Saturday. It's Natalie here. Um, I was just cruising around in my world, being silly. So when I go out and about, you probably won't be surprised to know that I love to, chum up and chat up people in, the world, like the clerk, the person at the gas station, the grocery store. We're besties. I just like to make people laugh and smile. That makes me feel really good. But I do notice that because I make good eye contact with people a lot, like this, and I'm very engaging and friendly, that sometimes I run into these little issues in my life where things kind of go wrong. So just right now, I was at the store, and because I'm talking to the clerk and we're just kind of, jamming and talking about our lives and everything, the transaction didn't go through. It took like 4 times before we could even get it going. And I'm thinking like, I just need to stop talking to people because I distract them and then we're not even focused on what's happening. It's happened to me more than once that I've been in a cab or like an Uber situation and I just start chumming it up with the driver, and before I know it, we've totally missed the exit and they're just like boop-de-doo, driving along forever. So this being friendly thing, it's really fun, and I totally suggest that other people do it too. But I think if you do, you have to pay attention that most people are kind of in their bubble, not expecting to really engage and interact with people. So sometimes that throws them off. So you have to pay attention to your world too. On this note, I wanted to talk about a subject that I thought was kind of interesting. Okay, what was I saying? I got a phone call. If I get a phone call when I'm filming, it just kicks me off and I have to come back and do that. What I was going to talk about was how when I go out, I like to chat with everybody. I like to make people feel good. Because I'm a hairdresser and I've done that for a long time. I've worked with women. I love to make other women feel really good too. And I've noticed as a friendly woman, complimenting women in public or just in general makes them feel really good. And I know for myself, when I'm in my world and I get a compliment from another woman, that to me it feels like, 10 compliments from a man, because I don't know if women are just really going around and complimenting each other kind of as strangers, but I really like that energy. So here is a good situation. The other day I was out with Pete, and actually I introduced him to my kids, and that went really well. It went really well, actually. We went out to dinner and we had a really fun time. So the waitress, when we were out together, super cute little girl, probably in her early 20s. And she was checking my ID and she looked at it and then she looked at me, and I'm born in 1979. So she looked shocked, right? And she was like, oh my God, I can't believe that you were born in the 70s, like you look great. And I'm like, oh my God, like it really kind of made my day. But what made my day even more is when Pete, who's actually a couple years younger than me, gave the ID, and she goes, wow, you're really young too, but I can't believe that you're younger than her. And I thought, oh my God. And we kind of laughed about it, because he's very complimentary of me and I appreciate that. But I was laughing. I was like, oh my God, that's the best compliment ever. And she was so cute that we let her know that we had termed her world's greatest waitress, and she was super sweet. Anyways, but like that made me feel super good, and that chick didn't have to say that to me. She didn't even have to do that. It was so genuine because she was really cute about it, and it made me feel really good. It made me feel really good. And then my new boyfriend let me have that energy. Like he didn't have to crap on it or do anything weird, like it was awesome. It was perfect. Which brings me to this other situation that I had that was so weird the other day. I can't even tell you. I was out and about in my world, and okay, I'll let you know. When I'm not with my children, I like to go and get a little drink sometimes. Sometimes I go by myself and I bring my journal and things, but on this particular day I was with my sister. So I'm up there trying to get a beverage for my sister and I, and this beautiful woman walks in to the bar. And she walks right over in front of me and she starts talking to the man that's in front of her. And I can hear her talking, and she's like, oh my gosh, it's really warm in here, like I'm so hot. And I was just thinking like, God, she looks really pretty and I'm just funny and kind of a jackass. And so I'm like, I poke her and I go, hey girl, I go, you know what? It is not hot in here. It is absolutely you, because it just got hot when you came in here. You look really good tonight. And she was like, oh, you know, like, wow, that makes me feel so good. She's like, wow, thank you. And it was cute. We had a fun moment. Like, she felt good. I felt good. Lovely. Well, so-and-so over here in the corner, this dude, all I can think is that he's looking at these two women that are interacting and like zhuzhing each other and having a good time and, you know, complimenting each other. And he's not a part of it. So when she walks away, he looks over at me and he goes, like he's doing me a favor, right? He goes, hey, you know what? Thanks for saying that. She's just on, you know, a diet, this ketosis diet, and it makes her really hot. So it's cool that you said that, but, you know, we know it's not, like, that's not it. And I'm like, what? Like, he couldn't handle me giving her the compliment. It was the strangest thing. I just kind of sat there stone-faced, like, did you really just try and erase the compliment I gave that girl and let me know that she's not as cute as I said she was? It was odd. So I'm gonna leave everyone with this thought. If you're a female, why don't you go out and compliment a random female tomorrow and see how that feels and see how she responds, because I bet it'll make you feel good. It'll probably make her feel good too. And you know what? There's a lot of like kind of girl on girl intensity right now, just because I think women are trying to define what it means to be a woman right now. That's a deep subject, so let's not get into that. You know me, I like to keep it chill and fun and happy. So I hope that we hit that on this video. Okay, bye.